was wide, the night was clear. You pulled me close and held me near, like wings unfolding in the dark before the spark. We flew too high above the ground, built our dreams without a sound. But love can burn what it creates and change our fate. The fire came without a sign, turned silver clouds to red in time. And all the wings we used to wear became smoke in air, burning feathers in the night, falling through the fading light. Every piece of what we were still glows like fire, burning feathers on the ground, silent where our love was found. 1,000 ashes in the wind still carry him. The piano trembles in the dark, like embers hiding in my heart. Its notes drift slow like falling flame and speak your name. Your bracelet lies beside the bed, a little circle left instead of all the vows we used to keep before the sleep. The city burns with neon gold, but leaves my hands and heart so cold. And every shadow in the street feels incomplete, burning feathers in my soul, a broken flight beyond control. And every breath still tastes like smoke from all we broke, burning feathers in the rain, mixing fire with the pain. A love too wild to ever stay, still flew away. I wonder if you feel the fall, or if the flames consumed it all. Do you still carry scars like mine, or heal with time? The stars above look red tonight, like wounded sparks without their light. And every wish I throw too far returns in scars. If I could stop the fire then, before the ending, before the end, I'd hold your wings against my own and bring you home. Burning feathers still remain, like sunlight stitched with pain. A little flame beneath the dust still burns in us, burning feathers at sunrise, golden fire across the skies. And even when the smoke is gone, the ache lives on. The morning comes, the ashes fall, but still I hear your distant call. Because some love, though burned away, still leaves its day. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, look where the feathers meet the flame. That's where I whisper your name. The summer air was warm that day, but somehow you felt far away. Your hands were cold inside of mine, like warning signs. The sunlight poured through open doors, but didn't warm us anymore. The room was bright, the sky was blue, but losing you. The flowers bloomed along the street, yet every step felt incomplete, like winter hiding in the heat beneath my feet. Winter in July came down like snow inside this summer town. A cold I never thought I'd feel, but now it's real. Winter in July still stays frozen in my warmest days. A season I can't leave behind, still in my mind. The piano cracks beneath my hands, like all our broken little plans. Its notes fall heavy to the floor, like wanting more. Your jacket hanging by the door still smells like summer from before. A little warmth I cannot keep, but can I leave? The thunder rolls across the sky, like all the reasons why we cried. And every flash of lightning white feels like that night. Winter in July in my veins, running cold through all the pain. A love that turned from fire to frost and left me lost. Winter in July at dawn, even when the night is gone, the cold still lingers in my skin, like where you've been. I wonder if you feel it too, when summer skies turn gray for you, or if your world stayed warm somehow without me now. The stars above feel sharp tonight, like frozen pieces of our light. And every wish I throw too far comes back as scars. If I could bring the summer back before we slipped into the cracks, I'd hold your hands against my face and beg you stay. Winter in July still falls, the sunlight through these empty walls. A little storm I cannot stop, that never drops. Winter in July remains like sunlight mixed with pain. And even when the morning shines, the frost stays mine. The sunrise breaks across the room, but leaves behind this silent gloom. Because some love, though warm at first, can freeze the worst. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, look at the snow in summer skies. That's where my heart still lies. rose water and morning dew, a fragile trace upon the sheet, where love and silence meet. The room is dim, the curtains sway like shadows dancing far away. The night moves soft against my skin, but sleep won't let me in. Your name still floats inside my head, like words that never left the bed. A little echo, sweet and slow, that won't let go. Rose water, sleep won't come tonight. My eyes are open to the light. 1,000 dreams I cannot reach, still out of reach. Rose water, sleep inside my chest, a restless ache that needs to rest. But every breath still tastes like you, like midnight blue. The piano hums a lullaby, like speaking softly to the sky. Its melody falls warm and deep, but cannot make me sleep. Your necklace lies beside the lamp, its silver glow, its edges damp from tears that fell without a sound. When you weren't around, the moonlight slips across the wall, like memories that rise and fall. And every shadow in this room still smells like your perfume. Rose water, sleep inside my veins, mixing sweetness with the pain. A little dream I cannot hold still feels like gold. Rose water, sleep in midnight air, like whispers saying you were there. And every silence in the dark still shakes my heart. I wonder if you sleep tonight, wrapped in someone else's light, or if your dreams still wander back along our track. The stars above feel soft tonight, like petals floating in the light. And every wish I send too high returns as goodbye. If I could close my eyes and stay inside the warmth of yesterday, I'd hold your hand beneath the sheets and fall asleep. Rose water, sleep still slips away, like love that couldn't stay. A little softness in the dark still leaves its mark. Rose water, sleep before the dawn, though all the night is nearly gone. And even when the sun appears, it leaves the tears. The morning comes, the room turns gold, but still my hands and heart feel cold, because some love, though out of sight, still wakes the night. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, follow the scent the morning keeps keys to wait beneath my hands, like untouched roads and broken plans. A melody we never played, still here, unmade. The curtains move with winter air, like whispers saying you were there. A fleeting breath, a passing trace, still in this place. The candle burns a softer glow, like memories too scared to go. Its shadow bends across the wall, like your last call. Ivory silence fills the room, like flowers frozen out of bloom. Every note I cannot find still holds your mind. Ivory silence in the dark, like snow falling on a spark. A little warmth that disappeared, but stayed right here. The pages of your letters fade, like colors washed by time and rain. But every line still sounds like truth, still sounds like you. Your coffee cooled beside the sink, like promises too weak to keep. A little stain upon the white, like that last night. Cello breathes beneath the song, a sorrow deep, a moving storm. Its strings pull softly at my soul, beyond control. Ivory silence on the floor, where your footsteps walked before. 1,000 echoes left behind, still live in time. Ivory silence in my veins, moving softly through the pain. A quiet river running slow, refusing go. Shine, or if the dark still steals your mind. Do you still hear my voice at night, or lost the light? The moon hangs low beyond the trees, its silver shaking in the breeze. And every star I count tonight feels out of sight. If I could press rewind again, before the cracks, before the end, I'd keep your laughter in my hands and understand. Ivory silence still remains, like music stitched with pain. A little song without its scent, that cannot mend. Ivory silence through the dawn, though all the midnight tears are gone. The quiet still repeats your name, like hidden flame. The morning spills across the floor, but doesn't warm me anymore. Because some love, though gone from sight, still fills the night. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, listen where the piano sleeps, that's where my memory keeps. buzzing blue, a lonely light that cuts right through this empty road, this empty sky, like our goodbye. Room 23, the curtains drawn, the radio still plays till dawn, a song we used to sing out loud before the clouds. The bed feels cold beneath my skin, like all the places you have been. A ghost still sleeping on your side, though you said goodbye. Blue neon motel in the rain, holding all my borrowed pain, a place where love checked out too soon, beneath the moon. Blue neon motel in the dark, still glowing through my broken heart, a little light that won't burn out, still filled with doubt. The guitar cries through smoky air, like all the things still hanging there. Its trembling strings call out your name, again the same. Your earrings left beside the sink make me stop and make me think of all the nights you stayed awake for my mistakes. The highway hums beyond the walls, like distant echoes of your calls, and every car that passes by feels like goodbye. Blue neon motel still feels warm, like shelter from a passing storm. But storms can leave and skies turn clear, while pain stays here. Blue neon motel, lonely room, still smells a little like perfume, a little trace of what was mine, lost in time. I wonder if you drive tonight beneath another city light, or if you found another place to leave my trace. The stars above the roadside fade, like promises we thought would stay, and every wish I throw too far returns as scars. If I could turn this engine back and drive us off another track, I'd take your hand and leave this place before the break. Oh, blue neon motel still remains like thunder wrapped in rain, a little stop along the road, still carrying the load. Blue neon motel at sunrise, the blue light fading from my eyes, but still your memory fills the room like old perfume. The morning comes, I grab my keys, but part of you still rides with me. Because some love, though left behind, still stays in mind. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, follow the road where blue lights glow. That's where my heart still waits alone. The city breeze beneath my feet, 1,000 lights across the street. I lean against the balcony and think of what used to be. The smoke curls slowly in the air, like words we left hanging there. A little ghost of yesterday that won't drift away. The midnight wind feels cold tonight, like missing you without a fight. And every car below me moves like life still chooses. Smoke on the balcony tonight, rising soft into the light, like all the things I couldn't say before you walked away. Smoke on the balcony remains, floating high above the pain. A little piece of what we were still stays with her. The guitar hums beneath my skin, like places we have always been. Its strings still carry every touch. I miss too much. Your coffee cup still on the rail. Its warmth is gone, the color's pale, but still it feels like you were here, so crystal clear. The trumpet cries low through the dark, like fire without a spark. Its lonely sound bends through the rain and says your name. Smoke on the balcony in blue, every thought comes back to you, and every breath I let go free still tastes memory. Smoke on the balcony in rain, mixing softly with the pain. 1,000 clouds drift out of sight, but not tonight. I wonder if you miss the nights, the city stars, the neon lights, the way we stood and held the dark like beating hearts. The moon hangs low above the town, its silver light comes pouring down, and every shadow in this place still wears your face. If I could catch the smoke again before we reach the bitter end, I'd hold it close against the sky and never say goodbye. Smoke on the balcony still climbs like love, surviving through the time. A little fire I cannot hide still burns inside. Smoke on the balcony at dawn, though the night 'cause some love, though turned to air, still stay somewhere. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, look where the smoke meets morning light. That's where I wait tonight. The clouds rolled in like heavy stone and left me standing here alone. The sky looked cracked above my head, like words we never said. The thunder spoke in broken lines, like echoes of your last goodbye. A storm was living in your eyes before the night went blind. The mirror by the bedroom wall still catches shadows when they fall, but every piece reflects your face I cannot replace. Cracked mirror sky above my soul, 1,000 pieces out of whole. Every shard still shines your light, but cuts tonight. Cracked mirror sky over the rain, breaking beauty into pain. A love that shattered in my hands, like broken glass and plans. The piano drifts like midnight tears, playing softly through the years. Each note feels cold against my skin, like where you've been. Your necklace lies beside the bed, a silver thread of things unsaid. A little promise left behind, still tied to mine. The city sleeps beneath the storm, but nothing here can keep me warm. The lightning writes across the dark your final mark. Cracked mirror sky inside my chest, a wound that never seems to rest. And every beat still breaks apart inside my heart. Cracked mirror sky at midnight blue, every road still leads to you. And every dream I try to chase still sees your face. I wonder if you hear the rain and think about a fragile flame, or if your heart found clearer skies beyond goodbyes. The stars above look torn tonight, like pieces of our borrowed light. And every wish I throw too high falls back his wide. If I could stop the storm again before the cracks, before the end, I'd hold the sky between my hands and make it stand. Cracked mirror sky still remains, like sunlight mixed with rain. A shattered world that keeps your name inside the flame. Cracked mirror sky before the dawn, though all the darkest night is gone, the pieces still reflect your glow, more than you know. The morning breaks, the clouds move on, but part of me stays in the storm. Because some love, though torn apart, still owns the heart. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, look at the sky when storms collide. That's where my broken pieces hide. The leaves fell down like letters sent from days and nights already spent. November breathed against my skin and pulled me in. I found your postcards in a box beside old keys and broken clocks. Each line still carried pieces of the shape of us. Paper smelled like autumn rain, like coffee cups and window panes. A little season trapped in ink, too deep to sink. Postcards from November nights, carrying our fading lights. Little words across the miles, still hold your smile. Postcards from November skies, pressed between my last goodbyes. Every page still feels like home, though I'm alone. The guitar hums beneath my hands like songs we never got to plan. Its strings still bend like whispered names inside the flames. Your sweater folded by the fire still keeps a little bit of warmth, like love that stayed inside the cloth. Though you were lost, the wind keeps moving through the trees like echoes riding on the breeze. And every sound the branches make feels like heartbreak. Postcards from November rain, still soaked with all the pain. 1,000 words I read too slow before letting go. Postcards from November cold, like stories growing old. But every letter in your hand still understands. I wonder if you write at all, or if the seasons made you fall into another kind of love beneath new stars above. Its silver light feels bittersweet, and every wish I send tonight still asks for light. If I could keep one autumn day before the colors slipped away, I'd hold you close beneath the trees and beg you please. Postcards from November stay like shadows in yesterday, a little warmth beneath the cold, a love I hold. Postcards from November fade, but never fully go away, because some words, though old and worn, still feel reborn. The morning comes, the leaves are gone, the trees stand quiet, winter drawn. But still your letters keep me warm inside. ride the storm. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love is gone, look where the autumn leaves fall slow. That's where my heart still goes. The water sleeps beneath the moon, a silver mirror, quiet tune. The night is still, the stars awake, and lanterns drift across the lake. I light one flame with trembling hands and whisper all the things we planned. The fire shakes like fragile breath, like love surviving after death. The breeze moves soft against my face, like memories I can't erase. And every ripple on the shore still calls for more. Lanterns on the lake tonight, carrying pieces of our light, floating slow into the dark, like pieces of my heart. Lanterns on the lake so far, like little fallen stars. Every flame still says your name and burns the same. Falls like drops of rain, softly tracing through the pain. Each note feels warm against my skin, like where you've been. Your ribbon tied around my wrist still feels like your last kiss, a little thread of yesterday that couldn't stay. Cries low into the sky, like questions asking why a love so pure could drift away and fade to gray. Lanterns on the lake still glow like a love I cannot let go, and every wave that moves the light still keeps you near tonight. Lanterns on the lake remain like beauty mixed with pain, 1,000 little fires afloat like words I wrote. That carry you, or if your heart found calmer skies beyond goodbye. The stars above feel close tonight, like broken pieces of our light, and every wish I send too far returns as scars. If I could hold one lantern near and keep its little fire clear, I'd place your name inside the flame and call again. Lanterns on the lake drift slow to places I may never know, but every light that leaves my hand though set free now, still lingers somehow. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, look where the lanterns meet the night. That's where I send my light.
The morning creeps through dusty glass like old reflections of the past, a pale gold light across the floor, like times before. The window holds my fingerprints from nights I leaned and made a wish to see your headlights in the rain pull up again. The house still breathes in quiet air, like something tells me you were there. A little warmth inside the wood where love once stood. Dusty window dreams at night, watching for your distant lights. Every shadow on the road feels like home. Dusty window dreams still stay like echoes trapped in yesterday. A little hope behind the pain, mixed with rain. The guitar hums beneath my hands like all our old forgotten plans. Its strings still bend like whispered prayers into the air. Your sweater hangs beside the bed, still holding all the things unsaid. A little piece of you remains inside the frame. The harmonica cries low and slow, like rivers learning where to go. Its lonely sound drifts through the room like old perfume. Dusty window dreams in blue, every thought comes back to you. And every star above the field feels unreal. Dusty window dreams in rain, trying hard to dull the pain. But every drop against the glass still pulls me back. I wonder if you miss this place, the wooden porch, the open space, or if the road took you too far beneath new stars. The moon hangs low above the trees, its silver caught upon the leaves. And every wind that shakes the night still feels like your goodbye. If I could clean the glass again and bring the clear back through the pain, maybe I'd see where love got lost and what it cost. Dusty window dreams remain like sunlight mixed with pain. A little world of what we knew, still painted blue. Dusty window dreams at dawn, though all the midnight hope is gone. The glass still keeps your silhouette and my regret. The birds awake, but still my heart feels half awake, because some love, though far from sight, still waits at night. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, look through the glass when skies turn gray. That's where my heart still stays.
The hallway smells like rain and wine. I stop outside room number 9. The neon sign still flickers red, like words we left unsaid. The key still shakes inside my hand, like broken dreams and changing plans. This door once opened into light, now into night. Curtains breathe against the glass like shadows drifting from the past. And every corner of this place still knows your face. Hotel room number 9 tonight, still holding all our borrowed light. A bed where love once used to stay before it slipped away. Hotel room number 9 remains like perfume mixed with pain. A little world we left behind, still trapped in time. The piano hums its smoky tune, like talking softly to the moon. Each note drips down like candle wax on broken tracks. Lipstick stain still marks the cup like love that couldn't hold us up. A little red against the white, still burning bright. The city glows beneath the rain, its lights all blur just like the pain. And every car that passes by feels like goodbye. Hotel room number 9 still calls through quiet lights and empty walls, and every echo in the hall still feels your fall. Like you, and every breath I take inside still keeps you alive. I wonder if you pass the street and think of where our hearts would meet, or if this place is just a room without the bloom. The saxophone cries low tonight like smoke dissolving in the light.
I'd lock the door and keep the time. Inside room 9, hotel room number 9 still stays like shadows wrapped in yesterday. A little warmth left in the sheets and empty beats. Hotel room number 9 at dawn. Though all the midnight magic's gone, the silence lingers in the space, still wearing your face. The morning comes, the curtains glow, but healing feels too far to know, because some love, though checked out now, still stays somehow. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, go find the room beneath red lights. That's where I lost my nights.
The morning breaks without a sound, soft golden light on empty ground. The curtains move, the room feels wide, but you're not by my side. Your coffee cup is still untouched, like something frozen from your touch. A quiet ghost beside the sink that makes me think. The sunlight stretches on the floor, but doesn't warm me anymore. Its color feels too pale, too thin without your skin. Hollow sunrise in my room, lighting up the empty bloom. Every shadow still feels warm from your form. Hollow sunrise in my chest, awake an ache that will not rest. Morning comes but leaves behind the night inside my mind. The piano breathes a tired song, like it has known where I went wrong. Its notes fall softly through the air, like silent prayer. Your picture leans against the wall, still catching light when shadows fall. A frozen frame of brighter days before the haze. The city wakes outside the glass, but all its motion moves too fast. And every stranger passing by feels like goodbye. Hollow sunrise in my veins, mixing softly with the pain. A little light that cannot heal what I still feel. Hollow sunrise on the road, carrying all this heavy load. And every step I take alone feels less like home. I wonder if your morning shine with someone else beside your side. Do you wake up feeling free, or think of me?
light bends gently in the breeze, but every color in the dawn feels somehow wrong. If I could stop the morning light and keep us safe inside the night, I'd freeze the dark before it broke, before love spoke. Hollow sunrise still remains like sunlight, stitched with pain, a little warmth I cannot hold, but cannot fold. Oh, hollow sunrise through my eyes, a place where memory survives. And even when the daylight stays, I feel the gray. The afternoon will come and go, but healing moves too slow to know, because some love, though gone at dawn, still lingers on. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart is gone, look where the sunrise meets the rain. That's where I carry all your name. The telephone sits by my bed, a velvet red like words unsaid. Its silence louder than before. Since you walked out the door, the room is warm, the lights are low, the record spins, the speakers glow, but every song just sounds like rain, repeating pain. I trace the wire down the floor, like roads that don't lead anymore, and wonder if your hands still know my number by heart, still so. Velvet telephone tonight, why don't you ring and make it right? One little sound, one little chance to bring us back again. Velvet telephone in red, holding all the words unsaid, a love still waiting by the line for one more sign. The Wurlitzer hums soft and slow, like rivers learning where to go. Its notes drip warm into the dark and stir my heart. Your lipstick stain still on the cup, a little mark of what was us, a quiet trace that won't erase your face. The moonlight falls across the wall like shadows from your midnight calls, and every star above the street feels bittersweet. Velvet telephone still waits like love, held up by fate, and every second that goes by still asks me why. Velvet telephone in blue, every thought comes back to you, and every ring inside my head repeats what we said. I wonder if you pass my name and feel the spark, the ache, the flame, or if the line went cold for you like lovers do. The city sleeps beneath the rain, its rhythm beating through my veins, and every light beyond the glass feels like the past. If I could dial back the still stays online. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, call the line that never sleeps. That's where my lonely heart still keeps.
There's paper scattered on the floor, old sketches of what came before, dreams we drew in fragile lines when your hand held mine. The window hums with evening rain, like washing out forgotten names, but every mark still stays in place, like your embrace. We built a future out of light, a city glowing in our minds, but time erased the roads we planned, like shifting sand. Midnight blueprints in my room, half-built dreams that ended too soon. Breeze beneath the night, its melody feels cold and bright. Each note unfolds like paper wings on broken strings. Your jacket hangs beside the door, like it still waits for something more. A silent shape against the wall, like after fall. Bass moves low beneath my skin, like memories returning in a quiet tide I cannot fight. In sleepless nights, midnight blueprints in my hands, like castles built on fragile sand. And every page still smells like rain and yesterday. On my mind, drawing circles through the time, a love unfinished, incomplete, beneath my feet. I wonder if you kept your dreams or tore them at the seams. Do you still picture what we stars above look sharp tonight, like nails pinned in the sky so bright. And every wish I send too far comes back in scars. If I could redraw every line and bring your heartbeat back to mine, I'd build the walls around our flame and guard the name. Midnight blueprints still remain, like ink mixed softly into pain. A little world that couldn't last,
and wonder where our plans have gone. Look where the unfinished pages lie. That's where our future learned to die. There's a staircase in my dreams, made of glass and silver beams. Every step reflects your eyes like frozen skies. I climb alone through midnight air, searching for the love we shared. But every floor I reach above still holds your touch. The chandeliers of memory swing like broken songs we used to sing, and every light that flickers there still feels your stare. Crystal staircase in the dark, carving circles through my heart. Every step I take alone feels like stone. Crystal staircase made of light, breaking softly in the night. 1,000 pieces on the floor, still wanting more. The piano glows beneath my hands like maps of old forgotten plans. Its melody climbs slow and high, then learns to cry. Your photograph beside the frame still carries softly your last name. A quiet shape, a silent trace inside this place. The harp strings fall like silver rain, touching gently through the pain. A little sound too pure to keep, but far too deep. Crystal staircase through my soul, a road that never reaches home, and every turn still leads me back along your track. Crystal staircase in the rain, built from beauty, built from pain. A fragile world too thin to hold, yet lined with gold. I wonder if you dream of me, or if your nights are finally free. Do you still climb our memories, or leave them in the breeze? The moonlight paints the marble white like ghostly rivers in the night, and every shadow on the wall still hears your call. If I could stop the breaking glass and gather all Daylight pours through empty halls, but still I hear your distant calls. Because some love, though gone from sight, still climbs the night. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, look where the crystal catches dawn. That's where my love still carries on.
The road was quiet after dark, streetlights painted yellow sparks. I drove alone with tired hands through broken plans. Your map still folded in the seat, like promises we couldn't keep. The ink ran soft beneath the rain, like your last name. The city faded far behind, but you were burning in my mind. A little fire I couldn't lose, no matter what I choose. Velvet compass in my hand, pointing where we used to stand, spinning circles through the night, searching for your light. Velvet compass in my soul, a broken guide that lost control. Every road I take alone still leads me home. The piano breathes a lonely tune, like talking softly to the moon. Its notes fall slow across the glass, like pieces of the past. Your necklace hanging by the door still glows like something worth fighting for. A silver thread of what we knew, still tied to you. The highway hums beneath the rain, like music stitched into the pain. And every mile beneath the wheel feels too real. Velvet compass in the rain, turning slowly through the pain. 1,000 roads, 1,000 signs, but none are mine. Velvet compass in the dark, still tracing where you left your mark. And every turn I try to make feels like heartbreak. I wonder if you found your way, or if you're lost like me today. Do you still follow little signs, or leave them behind? The stars above look blurred tonight, like shattered pieces of our light. And every wish I throw too far returns in scars. If I could stop the spinning now and bring us back to then, somehow I'd hold your hands against my chest and ask for rest. Velvet compass still remains, like sunlight wrapped in rain. A little guide that won't let go of long ago. Velvet compass at sunrise, golden fire across my eyes, but still it turns toward yesterday and makes me
some love, though far from sight, still shapes the night. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, follow the roads where wild winds cross. That's where I learned what love had cost. The river runs behind the house, soft as breath, quiet as doubt. Its water moves like passing years, carrying tears. The moon leans low upon the tide, silver trembling in the night, like every promise that we made, then washed away. Footsteps faded by the shore, but echoes linger evermore, like stones beneath a moving stream inside my dreams. Porcelain river in my veins, flowing gently through the pain. Fragile currents made of glass still hold the past. Porcelain river through the rain, carrying all our hidden names. 1,000 pieces drifting slow, refusing go. The piano speaks in softer tones, like whispers carved into my bones. Its melody falls pale and thin and pulls me in. Your bracelet sleeps beside my bed, a silver circle left instead of all the words we could not save or could not say. The clarinet cries through the dark, like lonely birds without a spark. Its trembling sound bends through the night and fades from sight. Porcelain river in my chest, a moving place that cannot rest, and every wave still finds the shore and asks for more. Porcelain river made of light, shining underneath the night. A little world too soft to keep, but far too deep. Still bends like branches moving in the wind. Do you still hear the river call, or nothing at all? The stars above spill silver dust like shattered dreams and broken trust, and every wish I send away still begs you stay. If I could hold the water still and freeze the turning of its will, I'd keep your shadow by my side against the tide. Porcelain river still remains like sunlight folded into rain, a little stream that keeps your name inside the flame. Porcelain river at sunrise, golden fire across the sky, but still the water keeps its song and carries on. The daylight warms, the river bends, but never brings you back again, because some love, though swept away, still learns to stay. hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs. Follow the river when it shines. That's where your soul still touches mine.
There's a box beneath my bed, filled with pieces of what we had. Little pictures worn with time, still holding you in mine. The colors fade around the edge, like promises we never kept. But every smile inside the frame still says your name. The sunlight spills across the floor, like mornings from the days before. And every beam that hits the wall feels like your call. Fading Polaroids tonight, frozen moments, frozen light. Every picture keeps me close to what I miss the most. Fading Polaroids in my hand, pieces I still understand. Little memories turning gray but won't fade away. The piano hums a softer sound, like footsteps no longer around. Its melody drifts through the room like gold perfume. Your jacket folded by the chair still carries whispers in the air. A little warmth I cannot hold but cannot let go. The city glows outside the glass, like stories sinking in the past. And every car that rolls away feels like yesterday. Fading Polaroids in my chest, a place where old love comes to rest. And every beat still flips the page like another age. Fading Polaroids in the rain, blurring softly with the pain. 1,000 smiles washed by tears across the years. I wonder if you kept yours too, the ones where skies were painted blue. Do you still hide them in a drawer, or need them anymore? The stars above feel pale tonight, like silver stains of broken light. And every wish I throw too far returns in scars. If I could stop the fading now and keep your face here somehow, I'd lock the colors in the frame and keep the flame. Fading Polaroids still stay like shadows inside yesterday. A little world too small to lose, still colored blue. Fading Polaroids at dawn, though all the midnight tears are gone. The picture still reflects your eyes like summer skies. The morning comes, the light grows strong, but still your memory lingers on. Because some love, though old and worn, still feels reborn. And if someday you hear the song and wonder where my heart belongs, look through the frames we left behind.
nights where your smile still lives in mine.
The moon hangs pale above the trees, a silver breath inside the breeze. The night feels fragile, cold and slow, like things I used to know. Your footsteps faded down the hall, but still I hear your distant call, like echoes trapped inside the walls that never fall. By the window died the day you took your love outside, but in the cracks they left behind, new roots still climb. Glass garden in my mind tonight, growing flowers made of light, fragile petals made of pain, blooming in garden made of broken dreams, shining sharper than they seem. 1,000 colors cut like truth, still leading back to you. The piano drips like morning dew, each note reminds me of you, a melody too soft to keep, but far too deep. Your perfume lingers in my room like roses left in silent bloom, a little trace of yesterday that won't decay. The city lights blur through the glass like moments buried in the past, and every car that passes by feels like goodbye. Glass garden in the dark still grows, where all my hidden sorrow flows, and every thorn beneath the flower still keeps your power. Glass garden in the midnight rain, turning beauty into pain. A love so soft, a love so wild, left me exiled. I wonder if your nights are warm, or if you carry quiet storms. Do you remember how we burned, or how we learned? The stars above look cracked tonight, like pieces of a borrowed light, and every wish I throw too far comes back as scars. If I could build this world again before the breaking, before the end, I'd plant our names inside the earth and guard their worth. Glass garden still remains in bloom inside this lonely room, a little life that would not die, though love said goodbye. Glass garden at the break of dawn, though all the darkest hours are gone, its petals still reflect your face and your embrace. The morning comes, the sunlight bends across the flowers and the ends, because some love, though turned to dust, still blooms in us. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, look where the broken
flowers shine. That's where your roots still live in mine.
The hallway smells of smoke and rain, old carpets soaked with quiet pain. The bell still rings when doors swing wide, but you're not by my side. Room 17 still keeps the light, a yellow glow against the night. The moon hangs thin outside the pane, like paper in the rain. Your lipstick mark on crystal glass still holds a ghost from seasons past. A little stain that time can't clean, like what we've been. Paper moon hotel tonight, where memories refuse to die. Every room still speaks your name and feels the same. Paper moon hotel so cold, a borrowed story growing old. Its walls remember every tear you left in here. The piano drips like melted gold, a melody too soft to hold. Its notes crawl slowly through the dark and touch my heart. Your earrings lie beside the lamp, like silver stars gone pale and damp. A tiny spark from what was real that I still feel. The trumpet sighs beyond the bar, like lonely voices from afar. A fragile sound, a broken sigh, like our goodbye. Paper moon hotel remains a place stitched up with velvet pain, and every mirror in this room still wears your perfume. Paper moon hotel in blue, every shadow looks like you, and every curtain moves like breath, like love after death. I wonder if you found a place with brighter lights and warmer space, or if your nights still taste like rain and hidden pain. The city glows below the sky, its lights like tears that learn to shine, and every road beyond this door leads nowhere anymore. If I could rent one night again, before the ending, before the end, I'd freeze the clock
Let's remember heat and incomplete. The morning pours through window glass, but never changes what has passed. Because some love, though checked away, still finds a way. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, find the room beneath the pale moon glow. That's where my lonely echoes go.
The evening falls in violet shades, the daylight bends, the color fades, a silver line across the sky where dreams still lie. The ocean hums beneath the dark, like carrying your distant spark, a rhythm pulling at my chest that won't let rest. The wind moves softly through my hair, like pieces of you in the air, a quiet touch I almost feel, but not for real. Silver thread horizon glows, where all my silent longing goes, stretching far beyond the sea, still tied to me. Silver thread horizon calls, like shadows dancing on the walls, a little line too thin to hold, but bright as gold. Secrets only night can hide. Its melody drifts soft and low, like letting go. Your letter sleeps beneath the lamp, its folded edges soft and damp, from tears that fell too late to save what love once gave. The shoreline keeps the sound of waves, like promises inside their caves, and every crash against the sand still feels your hand. Silver thread horizon shines, connecting all our borrowed time, and every breath I send away still wants you to stay. Silver thread horizon bends, like roads that never truly end, a little path through fading blue still leads to you. I wonder if you see it too, that line where sky and ocean move. Do you still chase the edge of light, or leave the night? The stars above spill silver rain, like little sparks inside the pain, and every wish I throw too high returns as sighs. If I could walk that distant line and pull your heartbeat back to mine, I'd hold the thread against my skin and pull
shades of gray. The morning comes, the sky turns gold, but still the silver line takes hold, because some love, though far apart, still threads the heart. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my heart belongs, look where the sea and heavens blend. That's where my love will never end.
The lights go down, the room turns dark, like someone dimmed my beating heart. The screen still glows with silver light, but you're not here tonight. The seats are empty row by row, like all the places love let go. And every scene begins to play like yesterday. The projector hums a lonely tune, like speaking softly to the moon. And spinning reels keep bringing back the love we lacked. Cinema without you tonight, frames of us in black and white. Every picture still feels true, but missing you. Holds your face and leaves your trace. The popcorn scent, the velvet chair still hold the shape of when you were there. A little warmth I can't erase inside this place. The piano falls like rain on glass, like memories too sharp to pass. Each note plays soft against my skin, like where you've been. The city glows outside the door, but movies don't feel real anymore, because the best part of the show was you, I know. Cinema without you in my soul, a story that lost all control, and every ending feels the same, still speaks your name. Cinema without you in the dark, a film still burning through my heart. 1,000 scenes I can't rewind, still trapped in time. Wonder if you watch the stars or drive alone beneath the dark. Do you replay our little scenes inside your dreams? The moonlight spills across the aisle, like shadows stretching for a while. And every silence in this room still holds your bloom. If I could cut the film tonight before the ending stole our light, I'd freeze the frame where you were mine and stop the time. Cinema without you still remains, like sunlight mixed with rain, love projected on the wall, still after all. Cinema without you at dawn, all the credits now are gone.
it seemed, because some love, though gone from sight, still plays all night. And if someday you hear this song and wonder where my love has gone, look at the screen when lights are low. That's where our